What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today I got something special. I wanted to show you guys my entire shoe collection. Now, I've been collecting these shoes over the course of the past maybe 10 or 15 years. It's been truly a blessing because almost all of these shoes I've got from doing different jobs with Nike or Jordan and different other companies. So man, it's really a blessing. All these shoes I've probably only purchased maybe 2 or 3 pairs, so it's pretty crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not actually a sneakerhead, which is crazy because I have a lot of shoes. I've probably given away more shoes than I actually even still have. Like I said, you can see I got one pair right here. One pair, I don't even know where, I'm probably missing 15 or 20 pairs just somewhere around the house I couldn't find, including my Yeezys, which is crazy. And like I said, I'm not a sneakerhead, but I do know I have a couple exclusive shoes. I'm gonna save the best ones for last. I'll probably put the price up here while I'm talking about the shoes just so you can see how much they're worth. I don't even really know, so I'll be looking them up and I'll just post them while I'm talking, but it should be dope, so let's check it out. Where do you think I should start? I'm trying to think, what should I start with? Should I start with the Heat first or just some basics?
Oh, Heat for sure.
Heat? All right, let's start with the J's. Like I said earlier, I'm not a sneakerhead, and you're gonna see from a lot of these shoes, when I find a pair of shoes I like, I usually just wear them forever until they're destroyed. So even starting with these J's, these was probably one of my favorite shoes to dunk in. But as you can see, they're worn down, dusted up. You know what I'm saying? I probably mowed the lawn in these a couple times, but as far as dunking, these are probably one of my favorite go-to dunking shoes. These and these right here. Both of these obviously are the Jordans, the Superflies. I think these are the Superfly 2s if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, Superfly 2s. But yeah, these are my favorite dunking shoes. I got some crazy highlights in these. A lot of these were different colorways. I wore them every so often, but like I said, once I found a shoe I liked, I really kind of just rocked out with it. So some of these I probably only wore 2 or 3 times, and then just threw them back in the box. These ones right here, prime example. These are the Superfly 3s, but you can see, they still got the paper in. I never even wore these joints, but they were lit. Shout out to Jordan Brand. I used to work with Jordan Brand for years, so they sent me a lot of exclusive joints. So I got the CP3s right here. I think it was either these or maybe these, but one of these we dunked in for a Chris Paul event. If I can find the video, I'll post it right now. I'm talking, but we actually dunked in these at a Chris Paul event, and it was crazy because the floor was super slippery. We were dunking, and it was this certain type of floor. It wasn't a regular gym floor. We were dunking at close to evening and sunset, and the ground kept getting the moisture from the dew. So everybody was slipping and sliding around. It was crazy, but I'm pretty sure those were the shoes I was dunking in. I'm not 100% sure. Here again, another pair of the Superfly 2s. Pretty sure I wore these once or twice, but same thing. You see, I got the shoe packaging in it still. I really never even worn that much. I love these colorways though. If you see me in my video, obviously you see my little beard. I love loud colors. I love just wearing bright stuff. So these types of shoes I love. Same thing with these are the Chris Pauls. Another version of the Chris Pauls, crazy colorway. It's even got the I want to say this is the heartbeat, right? The little heartbeat symbol. So it's pretty dope. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Check that out. But it's pretty lit though. And a crazy color, like I said, purple, a pink color. I love these types of colorways right here. These shoes, these are the Mellows. I remember these ones. But the thing about these, I actually like these shoes, but not for basketball. I'm more of a light. I like shoes that are a little lighter on your feet. And these were dope to walk around in or wear out with a nice fit or something. But I feel when I hooped in these, I didn't really feel as bouncy. You know what I'm saying? I think the Chris Pauls were a little more light than these. But these were a great shoe. If you weren't a dunker and you just hoop, these were a dope shoe to wear. They were comfortable, good support. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt when dunking, doing events, they were just a little too heavy for me personally. These joints right here are lit. These are the 28s. I think these are the 28s. SEs. These were a dope shoe too. Obviously the Jordan line. continue the number, the 28s. No, honestly, my favorite 28, I'm gonna show you, I have it over here, was, were these the 28s? Actually, let me hold me to that. These might not even been the 28s. 29s, these are the 29s. Bro, this right here, this was literally my favorite basketball shoe. Like, out of all the Jordans I ever wore, these were like my most, I love the comfort of these shoes. I loved how I felt dunking. Like, I felt sick retiring these shoes. Like, I used to love, like, daily going to 24, going to the park and hooping. Dunk contest, this was like my go-to joints for sure. The 29s is lit. I'm gonna fly through the rest of these, the second row. Most of them are just repeat shoes, like, you know what I'm saying, Superflies, Chris Paul's, just different colorways. Dope colors, but you know what I'm saying, same shoe, repeat. Like I said, I never even wore these. These ones I actually wore a couple times. Fire, but different colorway of the same shoe. Got the gray and green joints. Again, loud colors. I love loud colors. Even got the metallic on the back. These were pretty dope. These were the mellows. I wore these a lot too. Like I said, not necessarily for dunking, but you know, to get it in. These ones right here, I used to run in these a lot. These were like the, I think the Jordan Flight trainers. I used to wear these like running, working out at the gym, like the treadmill, stuff like that. Dope shoe, super comfortable. I think it has the Flyknit technology. It's older now, but back then this was like a new technology, the Flyknit and all that in the shoes. So these were dope for sure. Superflies, crazy color. These joints. I wore these ones a lot too. All right, let's get into some heat now. Starting out hot, the infrared 6s. Bro, these joints were lit. Once again, same type of situation. Definitely didn't hoop in these, but you know, like stepping out, going out, you know what I'm saying, dinner or something like that. These go dope with a fit, you know what I'm saying? The red, obviously, is bright. I love the bright. So these were probably like one of my favorite go-to joints. Got the 5s. I think these were the infrared 5s too. These ones, you know what I noticed? I left them in the box too long. And I remember someone told me, like, you can't leave your shoes in the old school boxes because it'll mess the shoe up. And if you see right here, like, even it discolored the plastic. I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but you can tell like this color is way different than this one. So I don't even know if there's a way to fix that or not, but yeah, don't leave your shoes in the boxes. Learn from me, my mistakes. Got the all white ones. These ones were lit. Like I said, I used to wear these out a lot too. Fire, that all white just pops, you know what I'm saying? Any outfits you put on, these go crazy. And obviously, I never, like, when I was younger, I never really had money like that. So I never even had J's. Honestly, I think the shoes I rocked in high school, which I'll probably post them up, but they were the Dennis Rodman's, the Converse. They were black and red. They had the sun on the side. Those are like my high school hooping shoes. I didn't get J's until, I won't say my junior year of high school. I got a pair of the 14s, the white and blues. It's funny, I don't even have those now, but that was like my first pair of like expensive shoes. And I remember I was like, oh, this is lit. Back here, got some more 5s. The white and dark blues. Same situation, man. I remember where I wore these somewhere. Someone stepped on the front, and I remember I was sick. And I was like, dang, that's why I can't wear these shoes out like that, because it'd be messing them up. Because I did try to keep these nicer, like the Jordans, obviously, because I knew like these are like more exclusives. So yeah, somebody got me. All right, I'm gonna move some of these so I can get closer to the back. Shout out to my man, he always hold it down, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm not here, he watch my shoes, make sure nobody messing with you, you know what I'm saying? So don't try it, he's waiting for you, watch you at the door. These right here is lit, the flu games. Dope story about these, we actually did an event for the re-release of these flu games. Me, Young Hollywood, and Alexis Morgan, she actually, she's the host for NBA 2K now, so shout out to Alexis, she was there, it was dope. A bunch of dope influencers. And we all took a pair of these home, so it was lit. I love these shoes too. I wear these out a lot, you know what I'm saying? Fire. Speaking of fire, we got the fire right here. I believe these was the fire reds, the fire red 5s. I love these because they had the 23 on there. It just pops, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you wear, it's lit. Right here, everybody's favorite, the 11s, you know what I'm saying? The retro joints. It's funny because I got these ones first. And I remember my boy, shout out to my boy Jason, because he's a sneakerhead. So instantly I'm like, yo, what's the difference between, like, why are these way more popular than these? And I remember he said, oh, these are the Shamus. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, there's like the nickname they call it Shamus because they look like the whale or whatever. But these are 11s too, but this is the one everybody's like, the Concords 11s. But these are the shout out to the Shamus. I low-key like these ones better. I don't know why. I like to be different, you know what I mean? So the Futures, funny story, well, two story. One, I got two. You see I'm wearing them actually on my feet, so I actually got two pairs of these. But I tore my ACL in, I want to say 2015, and I had actually did a Nike event in Las Vegas. I posted. But I remember I was wearing these, and they had hired me, and I hadn't dunked at all. Like when I did this event, I had just got cleared to do rehab for my ACL, but I wasn't listening to the doctor. Like probably the first month after my ACL tour, I was rehabbing like 2 days. I was in the 24-hour in the pool, doing the bike, everything, right? So when they hired me to do this event, I remember they gave me these, basically like some walking around shoes or whatever, and I was like basically just a placeholder for the other dunkers. So in the middle of the walkthrough, they asked me to dunk over somebody because they were trying to set the cameras up so they would know where to place them for like the dunk contest, the actual contest. I remember I was super nervous. I hadn't dunked in like 6 or 7 months. And my first dunk after tearing my ACL was in these. I actually jumped over the producer. She stood there and let me jump over. It was crazy. I remember after I jumped over, I was like, oh, okay, I'm good, I'm back, whatever. But this was like, it was crazy because these was my first shoes I dunked in. And then funny enough, where are they? Right here. The Marvin the Martians. You can see they beat up. Once again, I wore these shoes everywhere, but these were actually the dunk contest shoes. So these were the shoes that all the dunkers wore for the contest the next day. So I trained in these, you know what I'm saying? And then I actually did the contest in these. So shout out to Jordan Brand. That event was lit, by the way. I think LaMarcus Aldridge was there, Kawhi Leonard, Victor Oladipo. It was pretty lit. Moving on in the list, what we got right here? These came out in a pack. So these were it was called the Fear Pack, Fear Pack, and these are the 5s, the Fear Pack 5s. I remember when I first got these, I wanted the Oreos. I think the Oreos were the 4s or the 3s. I think the 3s. And I wanted the Oreos, but they ended up sending me these, and they sent my boy Young Hollywood the Oreos, and he wanted these. So it was funny. It was like we couldn't switch because I wear a size 14, he wears a size 12. So, but these are fire. These actually, like I said, these are more of a fit shoe. You know what I mean? Put it to a dope outfit and just wear it out. Like, don't really hoop in them, obviously. All right, so I forgot I even to show you the 3s right here. So these are actually the 3s, not the Oreos, but these were fire. I don't remember exactly what the name of these ones were. I remember they were dope colorway, and I was excited I got to rock these. But these are the 3s. Got some more 3s over here. Ones I wore a lot more, as you'll be able to see, because they're, like I said, I was a shoe wearer. I'm not a sneakerhead, so I wore these 3s a lot all the time, like just hanging out. But I'll just get them dusty. These actually aren't that bad. It's more the laces. I just need to replace the laces. It's dirty. But the shoe's not, you know, it's pretty decent. You know? Obviously, comparatively speaking, I know there's a lot of sneakerheads that's probably rolling over right now, going crazy. Like, I can't believe you got those shoes dirty. But I mean, hey man, that's, you know, that's what it is. These are the 14s. I actually got 2 pairs of these. I got the gray ones right there. Both the 14s pretty lit, you know what I'm saying? I wear these a lot more than these. I feel like, and whenever I wear white, they get dirty, crazy. So I try to not wear white as much. But dope shoe, actually. It's funny, my friend had the, I think they were the Ferrari 14s, right? The all red joints. He was hooping them all the time. And I tried to hoop in these shoes one time. I was like, I can't do it. I love Jordans, but the technology on these shoes is like, it just doesn't work for this day and time. It's just like, it's too bulky. You know what I mean? It's not light. I'm about to trip and die. These shoes are actually pretty lit. I feel like they're probably worth a decent amount of money. I'm not sure. But these are actually the Wessel.
What?
These are actually the Russell Westbrooks, you know what I'm saying? It was dope because this right here is made out of bamboo, but I guess it's supposed to mimic like the basketball court. And then you could either wear it as a high top like this, or if you zip this down, you could fold it down and then you could just wear it and rock it like that. Which was actually, I think a couple games he wore it like this, but this shoe actually never took off. A lot of people didn't like it, so he didn't wear it very long. But this was a dope shoe. It's the Westbrooks. I think these were the 28s too. Right here, this is actually a shoe I bought. So, reason I bought this is, me and Young Hollywood, shout out to my boy Young Hollywood, we went to Portland and we did a Nike event. And so after we did the Nike event, they gave us 50% off everything in the Nike store. And if anybody's a sneakerhead, you know the Nike store in Portland is like crazy. You have to know an employee or somebody to even get in the store. So we got in there and we got 50% off. And I bought like 99% of everything I bought for my daughter. But I seen these and I was like, man, these are pretty crazy. And I was like, I couldn't pass up on them. And plus like 50% off, I was like, you can't beat that. So I actually bought these shoes. These were lit. Next up, we got the Motorboat Joneses. I don't know why I always remembered that, but it was dope because it has a little bandit dude in there. I always thought that was pretty cool. These were the Motorboat Joneses. And I used to wear these all the time. Don't look like it because they still look pretty nice, but I used to rock these a lot. These are probably like one of my favorite shoes. All right, I think he pretty much covered all the Jordan brand. So let's move on to my personal, you know what I'm saying, obviously my personal favorite, the Nikes, you know what I'm saying? So we start on the beginning. These are interesting shoes. And a lot of my shoes, I have memories tied to them. So this shoe, actually I won, probably won the first BBL dunk contest. You gotta think this was back in the day before, like, you know, now all the influencers play events, but this one, say probably like 2007, I actually still had braids. Believe it or not, I had braids in my hair, and I actually jumped from the free throw line in these shoes over two people off one leg and dunked it. But these were dope. I think I have a picture somewhere I'll probably put on the screen. But these were a lit shoe. I wore these years and years and years ago. So shout out to LeBron, the king, you know what I'm saying? Right here, we got a bunch of Hyper Dunks. You know, I was a big Hyper Dunk fan. This colorway, like I said, I love loud colors. So we got these over here. These ones are crazy, actually. Anybody that remembers these are the shoes that Blake actually jumped over the Kia and won the dunk contest in. So these were lit, you know what I'm saying? And it's dope right here. If you watch this, you take it outside, when you turn the lights off, they glow in the dark, so it's pretty lit. If the light hits it too, the shoelaces, I don't know if you can tell, but the shoelaces have like little reflectors in them. And also right here, the fly knit on the side, it all reflects when the light hits it. So these are probably like in my top 5 easily. I wore these all the time, dunked in them too. And I got some other colorways that I didn't wear as much. These ones, I love these shoes, so I never wore them because I was like, man, I messed up the yellow ones, I messed up the Blake, so I was like, I'm gonna keep these ones crispy. So like I never even wore them. See, they got the paper in it still. I should probably break these ones back out. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. So we got these ones. Got the green. Like I said, once again, loud colors. The green and black, pretty lit. These are actually called highlighters. I wore these a few times, but not that much too, because I really like these shoes. And I was like, man, I don't want to mess up another pair of the Hyper Dunks, so I never really rocked these out. But I love this color. It's super loud. That's my style. We got the black and red joints. I wore these ones like just around the house, like doing stuff around the house, cleaning up. Sometimes I'll wear it to the gym or outside. A lot of people, I don't know if you guys are the same as me, like you got certain shoes that you only wear like in the gym, and then there's other shoes you try to wear that's like for outside because you know you're gonna mess them up. These were my outside shoes. Like if I was gonna play like street ball or something, it's like we throwing these on because whatever, you know what I'm saying? Mess up the soles, who cares? Over here, same thing, got the super bright Hyper Dunks. These ones were lit. I actually don't even know if I ever wore these, I'm not gonna lie. But these were super fire. I remember I seen these and I was like, man, these are dope. they sent these to me. These are super dope, so shout out to Nike. All right, next up we got the foam posits. I actually got another pair of foam posits. I'm saving those for the end. I'll show you these. But these foam posits were dope. All white joints. Obviously, a little dirty. I need to clean them up. But I like these shoes. They were dope because you could actually remove the Nike symbol, and it comes with like a bunch of different colors. And you can replace them, change the colors up, and try to make it like custom your own. So this is pretty dope. I actually like these a lot. Right here, we got the Nike Air Max 95. These ones are pretty interesting colorway. I've actually never worn them. I don't even know how much they're worth. They could be pretty valuable right now, but I got these. I don't remember what event I did. I got these, but these are pretty lit. So I never wore them. You know, never. Air Maxes were never my favorite shoe to wear. Just the bulkiness of it. I just never saw a time or a place to wear them for me particularly. But dope shoe. Got another pair down here. Same kind of theme. I will say I do like the loudness of the colors, you know, but same type of shoe, Air Max. More of like a mid, I'd say, right? This is not the same like the high one, but never wore these ones either. Pretty lit though. Next up, we got the Lunar Elites. These were actually pretty lit. They had the Nike Plus technology. You actually could used to be able to track your performance in shoes. Probably I think in 2011, 2012, Nike had this tech where you could download it on your phone and you could track your performance. Actually, these and these right here, these ones were super lit. You could actually test your vertical in these shoes, which I thought was a crazy dope concept. They actually used me on Hollywood, Justin Darlington, and Remix to actually debut these shoes. And we dunked in these shoes, and our vertical would come on this Jumbotron when we would do our dunks. The crowd was watching. It's pretty crazy. I think these shoes would have actually took off a lot more. They were just so expensive, and I think for the time, kids really couldn't afford it. I want to say these shoes were probably like $250 back in 2012, which is a lot. I mean, that's still a lot. But for back then, I think that was just a little bit too high of a price point for kids. So they kind of just, it didn't go really that well. But this was a dope shoe though. Both of these were dope. Next up, we got the Miami Night LeBrons. These were fire. I remember I used to wear these a lot, but not to hoop in. But these were dope. When he went to Miami, this was like his debut shoe. They're called the Miami Nights. Dope colorway. I love everything Miami Night, like especially like Global Hooper. You know, you got the Miami Night Global Hooper logo shirt. That's like my favorite Global Hooper shirt, and I love this. That colorway is fire. All right, over here I got my Air Forces. You know what I'm saying? Got the white joints that aren't white. Like I said, I'm not a sneakerhead, but not too bad. You know what I'm saying? You can clean these up, simple. I used to wear these a lot. That's why they're dirty. These ones are pretty sick, actually. I don't really remember the story about these, but I remember this had to do with like a runner, and there's a dope colorway they had made for them. But these are I love this type of stuff. Anything that's loud, I love for sure. So these are probably one of my favorite ones. These are more of like a chill, like just goes with a different fit. You don't have to worry about them too much, you know what I mean? Just pretty, you know what I'm saying, basic, nothing crazy. Same thing with these, it's like a grayish color. Pretty basic, but I wore these a lot too. These and the white ones. All right, next up we got the Kyries. I actually bought these. When I got back into YouTube, I was like, man, I need some hooping shoes. So I bought these Kyries. Shout out to Professor. He referred them to me. He said these are dope shoes, and they are. I love the way they feel. They feel a lot like Kobe's. So I got these to hoop in. These, of course, had to get these. The Patricks, man. I don't know. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. Me and my daughter watch SpongeBob a lot. But this is the Patricks. Dope colorway. Anybody that knows about Patrick knows what this logo means. That's lit. You know what I'm saying? That episode's hilarious too. But yeah, picked these up on StockX. I actually got a dope deal on these. I don't remember the exact price, but I remember I paid under, you know, obviously what the market was having them for at the time. So I don't know. I haven't even worn these yet. I think I'm gonna wear these. I'm saving these for a special video. So when you see these, you'll know this is probably the first time I wore those. Haven't worn these ones yet. Right here, we got the Hirachis. Old school cats will know what these are. These actually were Kobe's, but he was going through that whole court situation. Nike really didn't want to attach his name to something at the time, so they just called them the Hirachis. But if you even look now to this day, they'll say Kobe, when some of them even had Kobe like on the tongue. So these were the Hirachis. I used to wear these all the time. It was fire. Speaking of Kobe's, let's get into my Kobe collection. Up first, I got a pretty crazy one. These are the Sharks. That's the Kobe Sharks. Crazy story about these. I actually broke my ankle in these. I only wore them like maybe once or twice. But I remember the first time I put this shoe on, I was playing in a Power 106 game, and I came down wrong on my ankle. I actually broke my ankle in these. And I was like, yeah, I'm never wearing these again. I felt like they were cursed or something. I don't know. But they were lit though. Right here, these are the Kobe Elite. They came out of the Elite pack. I used to love these ones. I wore these a lot, actually. Pretty lit shoe. I feel like this one's actually pretty valuable. I mean, I'm posting everything on the screen so you'll see, but if I remember correctly, I think these ones went up in price. I mean, obviously all the Kobe's did because you know, everything that happened. You know, rest in peace to Kobe, but I feel like these ones were really popular even before that happened, so these were dope. Up next, we got the Poison Frogs. Again, one of my favorite ones. See, they got the frog on the back. It's pretty lit. It actually looks like the frog, the real poison frog or whatever, but dope shoe, super comfortable. I'll tell you this right now, Kobe shoe, this was my favorite shoe to play basketball in, which is why I bought the Kyrie's, because Professor told me they feel just like the Kobe's. I didn't want to ruin my Kobe's because I knew, you know, obviously the resellers and all that. It was like, I'm never going to be able to afford these shoes again. So I was like, all the Kobe's are on ice, so I need something else to hoop in. So that's why I actually got the Kyrie's. But yeah, these are probably one of my favorite shoes to ever play in, for sure. And I got a lot of the sixes, actually. These are like, I used to go crazy in these. When I was working with Nike, I got all these. But whenever they'd ask me like what shoe I wanted, I'm always like Kobe every time. Like, you'd be like, you don't want no LeBrons, no KDs. I was like, listen, send me the Kobe's. That's all I really wanted. Is why I have a little more than these and like the LeBrons and stuff like that. But obviously crazy colorways. These ones, I'm embarrassed to say, like, I played in these too much, and like I wore them so much, I just ended up painting in them, doing the lawn in them. Cause like I said, I never was a sneakerhead, so whenever I just found a shoe I liked, I would just wear it all the time. And plus, before Kobe passed away, his shoe wasn't like, it was popular, but it wasn't popular to the fact where like if you messed up a pair of Kobe's, you couldn't go out and find them anymore. Like they were still in stores, you could still order them and things like that. It wasn't until his unfortunate passing that now it's like impossible to get them. So that's why, like I said, that's why I stopped wearing them now. But before, I was always like, man, I'm gonna wear these Kobe's every day because, you know, when they get bad, I'll just order a new pair. But I never got around to ordering these ones again. And obviously, like I said, I'm pretty sure these ones are crazy expensive, so I can't even get them anymore. So now it's just nostalgia factor that I have them. These ones are dope right here, man. I actually won my first Nike dunk contest in these. Cool thing about these shoes, they were the 3D Kobe's. So if you actually put on a pair of 3D goggles, they would pop out. It was lit. It was super crazy. These are probably like one of my favorite Kobe's. And these are the originals. So they made another version of these. The circles were like a little bigger. I didn't actually like those ones. I think this one is way more dope than the other one, but still pretty lit. And it's dope because on the back, like see on this side, this one's blue, and the back of this one's like orange. So it's almost like you're wearing two different shoes. It's pretty fire. These over here, these are actually my custom. Nike had made me some custom Kobe's back in the day. I want to say these were the 4s. believe these are the 4s. If not, let me know in the comments, correct me. But it was dope because they put my name, Air Dog, on them, put my number 55 on the back. So I wore these when I played with like the Globetrotters, the Wizards, Team Flight Brothers. I did like every dunk contest. I wore these so much that like I have even a video of like when I actually broke these. I was dunking and the whole bottom just came out, and I still finished the dunk contest, so it was pretty crazy. But these were like, these for sure obviously my favorite shoe because they have my name on them. Then I had another pair right here. Same situation, I love these shoes. I wore these shoes probably like every time I would hoop, so they were lit. I mean, they're done now obviously, but back in the day, these two were my go-tos for sure. Moving back up to the 8s. These ones were, I like these ones, crazy colors. Like I said, I love crazy colors. They had like the, almost look like paint droppings on them with the wild colorway. And this is actually like a cloth feeling. It doesn't feel like the rest of the shoe. So this part's dope right here. It's almost like a cloth mesh feel. Dope colorway. These ones right here, the greens. Another loud color. Green shoe with the yellow accents. Got the yellow on the laces. And on the inside, you see they got the green and yellow going on. So, it's fire shoe right here. These 8s, I actually, man, I wore these in a video that hasn't even come out yet. So, I don't know which one is gonna come out first, that video or this sneaker video, but I wore these shoes about, I wanna say almost 5 months ago, playing with Professor at Newport Beach. Shout out to my man Professor. And we were playing, the dude stepped on my shoe. It wasn't this one, I think it was this one. Dude stepped on my shoe when I was hooping, bro. Yeah. And man, this one hurt. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't even feel good the rest of the video. Like we kept hooping, but like my mind was gone. I was just thinking about like, dang, these shoes are destroyed. So you guys know anybody that does like sneaker repair or anything like that, leave it in the comment section below. Cause like I said, these shoes, other than that, the shoe is not messed up at all. Like this is, like I rarely wore these shoes. And funny enough, I told myself don't wear them that day we were playing, but I just wanted to like pop on camera. So I was like, I'm gonna put these on. And sure enough, like I said, stepped on my shoe, pulled it off. I was sick. So if you guys know anybody that does shoe repair that's dope, let me know. Cause I definitely want to send these in to get fixed. This is from my old school cats right here. This is actually the original Kobe, you know what I'm saying? The Afro Kobe you see on the back, he got the fro in that joint. This one he was with Adidas. This is before he even signed with Nike. I remember back in the day, people hated these shoes. They were like, man, you got them moon shoes? You couldn't tell me nothing. Like, if you don't know by now, I was literally, and still am, the biggest Kobe Bryant fan of all time. And I love that people hated these, because I was like, I'm never gonna see nobody else in them. So when I used to rock these shoes, nobody had them. And they would be making fun of me and laughing, but I did not care. I was like, man, I love Kobe, and I love these shoes. I used to give people buckets in these shoes too, don't get it twisted. People got about 20, 30 dropped on them when I had these on. So these was like my OG favorite Kobe's right here. Like I said, rest in peace to Kobe. A lot of these shoes are more like miscellaneous. I saved like my more miscellaneous joints for last, and my 3 exclusive ones. So these are like just different shoes that I got in different scenarios. These I did a Reebok commercial back in the day, and they sent me these. They had the pump up thing, or you know, you're saying pump up the shoe, get your little bounce up. So these was pretty dope, little Reebok joints. Right here, some walk around Under Armour. I was sponsored by Under Armour for a while, and they used to send me some dope kicks. Shout out to Under Armour. They sent me those. Steph Curry's, you know what I'm saying? Once again, loud colors. Like everybody that knows me, like even brands, when they work with me, they always ask me like, what do you want? I'm like, loud colors for sure. Like I just love loud, bright colors. So they would always send me like bright colors. So shout out to Under Armour, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Your boy still need a few kicks, you know what I'm saying? Right here, got the All-American Currys. These were lit. Wore these for a few dunk shows we did. I think I wore these overseas too a few times. Pretty comfortable shoe actually. I want to try his new shoe out. I haven't even tried that one. So if anybody out there's watching, you know what I'm saying, holla at your boy. Send me some Steph Curry's. These right here, these are actually dope. These were UCLA, special edition UCLA Currys. So I actually did the event at Venice Beach when Jello Ball had signed with UCLA. And they did like their pregame practice. They, you know, you inter squad scrimmage, you play against each other. So Jalen Hands was on the team, Jello, and then this was like the shoe just made for that event. So even if you look at the box, it has like the beach vibes on it. You know what I'm saying? See right here, you open it up. Let's see, open this right here. Got the Venice Beach joint. So it was lit, man. 2017. It was pretty fun. Oh dang, this is crazy. Look, I never even opened this part. I didn't even know they gave me the, yo, shout out to Under Armour, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to rock this. I never opened that, y'all. This is literally the first time I opened it. Look, you can tell, I ain't lying. The tag's still on this joint, like, that's crazy. I'm about to rock out with this for sure. Well, most recently, I've been working with Puma. Me and my daughter, actually, we did a Puma spot, and it was pretty dope.
Hey, those are sick.
Thanks, these are my new Passport OGs from Puma.
Fresh pair of kicks and playing video games. Back in my day, I couldn't wait to take these to the court. Yeah. Puma used to send me a bunch of dope kicks. Shout out to Puma. Puma actually just sent me these recently. And I can't wait to hoop in these. Fire. I'm like, these are lit. I love the colors. I love like the accents with the orange and the yellow and the green. I can't wait to hoop in these. Probably my next hooping video, I'm gonna try these out. So be on the lookout for these. Shout out to Puma. Appreciate y'all. Right here, we got some more Pumas. These are dope. I wear these a lot just to walk around in, not to hoop. Super comfortable though. Actually filmed a couple skits with Professor with these, so it was dope. They're actually good hooping shoes. They're a little bulky, but they feel good when you hoop for sure. Real sturdy, high top. If you ever had like, if you have ankle issues or something, you roll your ankle a lot, I would for sure suggest these because they're pretty dope. These right here are the D Roses. I actually did a commercial with Drew Holiday and Ken Fareed, and I wore these. Pretty comfortable shoe. I had another experience with some D Roses that I'll tell you about later, but these ones are actually pretty comfortable. I like these ones. So shout out to Adidas for that. Oh man, I almost forgot about these. So these were another pair of custom Nikes that they made for me. Same thing, they have my name on the front, the Air Dog. It's pretty lit. 55 on the back, that's my number. Like I said, whenever I found a shoe like this or customs with my name on it, or a shoe that I just love, I wore them every day. So they were like, as you can see, they're done. But I used to love wearing these shoes for sure to dunk in. So these next two pair of shoes are actually pretty dope. I don't even know if this company's still around. They were called Creative Recreation. I actually did an event with them and they sent me these shoes. This is dope, it's like snakeskin. It's pretty lit, I don't know if you can see it on camera. And these ones I liked a lot because they reminded me of my Yeezys that I can't find. But I used to like these, I'm like, oh, I can wear these and not wear the Red Octobers, right? Because I had those ones too somewhere. If I find them, I'll post them in the video or something. But I like these because like, okay, I can wear these and not mess up my Yeezys. But they're pretty lit, so Creative Recreation. I don't even know if, like I said, I don't even know if they're still around. If they are, hey, hit me up. Do some more business, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I saved my quote unquote best for last. These are like, I would probably say my most exclusive shoes. I don't know about value wise, but I'm pretty sure they're worth a significant amount of money just because they're hard to find or very limited supply. So first up, obviously, everybody knows these. We got the Foamposite Galaxies. These were lit, you know what I'm saying? It was dope, removed before flight. I never hooped in these shoes, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I probably did one event in these shoes and I was walking like I was walking on eggshells because I at that point I knew the value of these and I was like, I can't mess these ones up. So that's why these ones are in such good condition still. Funny enough, I actually wanted the Paranorman Foamposites more than those, but they had ran out of them, so they sent me those instead. But those Paranorman foam posits are probably like my favorite looking shoe. They're like a green with like a black accent. They're from the movie. So they're pretty dope as a cartoon. All right, up next we got the Kobe's. Anybody that's a real Kobe fan, y'all know these are the originators, the OGs, the Crazy Eights. Funny story about how I actually got these was I was dunking for NBA All-Star Weekend in Orlando, and the NBA was sponsored by Adidas at the time. I was sponsored by Nike, so I told them I couldn't just wear any type of Adidas. I needed a special orders type shoe, right? Thinking they wouldn't find them and they'd let me wear my Nikes. So they're like, nah, send me any type of shoe you want, we'll send them to you. So I'm like, yeah, right. So I said, I want the Crazy Eights, you know, the OG. Next day, these were sitting at my front door, overnighted them to me. So I was like, man, that's pretty crazy. I only had these in purple and gold back in the day. So to get the original colorway, I was super excited, I ain't gonna lie. So I go to the gym, right? Put these on, get ready to practice for my dunk contest. These were literally the heaviest pair of shoes I've ever put on. And I remember I was saying in my head, there's no way I'm gonna be able to dunk in these shoes, right? So I called the lady up, I said, hey, you know what? Actually, I can't dunk in these shoes. So you guys are gonna have to send me something else. She's like, nah, you got your one pair, you gotta figure it out. So I went at the time, I bought the Derrick Roses. I had to go to the store. That was probably my first pair of shoes I had bought in 10 years. So I went, bought the Derrick Roses. They were horrible, I hated them. Ended up losing the dunk contest. I remember as soon as the contest was over, I took the shoes off and just threw them in the crowd. I was so pissed. So that's why I don't have them now, but that's why it's a funny story I said, because I got these D Roses like a few years later, and these ones were actually dope. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. Next up, we got the Kobe Supreme backpack. Like I said, I don't know the exact amount for this, but I know it's got to be pretty significant because there was only 50 of these in the world made, right? And inside, they had the Kobe 7s, which were pretty crazy. So this was dope because it's a low top, but if you wanted to make it a high top, all you would have to do is put this insole in, right? Throw this insole in. A little difficult. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Got it. So you would throw this insole in right here, and you could strap this around, and now technically was a high top shoe. So it was pretty dope technology. And like I said, I'm not sure exactly how much this is worth, but there was only 50 in the world made, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive. Last but not least, we got the Nike Elite Series pack. This was another super exclusive shoe collection. There was only 50 to 100 of these drawers made. They sold 50, I think, at the Nike Vault and Staples Center, and the other 50 in New York at the Nike store there. But super exclusive shoe. At the top, we got the Kobe's. I'll pull them out, show them to you. Needless to say, I've never put these shoes on my feet. I think 2 of the 3 of them I've never even taken out of the bag. But this shoe is pretty crazy. Like you can see, the laces are still locked up. Like I haven't even touched this shoe. But this was the Kobe's. See the Elite pack, and that was their theme. It was the black and gold, right? So you got the black and gold with the Teflon laces, or Kevlar, excuse me. The next drawer down, I believe, was the LeBron 9s, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the LeBron 9s, you can see right here, says LeBron 9 on the cover. Pop these bad boys out. Same type of situation, black and gold, championship pack. You can even see like this still got the plastic on. Like I haven't even taken the plastic off the Nike logo, just to let you know, like this is super, like I never even touched these joints. Same situation, it's got the Kevlar, got the LeBron logo. The shoelace, it's just fire. Dope shoe. Same as the other ones I showed you earlier, the Miami Knights. Last shoe at the bottom of the pack, the Nike Hyper Dunk. As you see, Hyper Dunk logo on the cover. Black and gold on the inside. Same situation. Like I said, you can see the plastic is still on the logo. I haven't even taken the plastic off. Shoelace is locked. Flywire technology. Like I said, this is around the time when the Flywire that just came out. This was like a hot product for Nike. Inside the shoe is dope. Same situation with the pink or salmon, I guess you would say. But man, this was a dope shoe in general. This was probably one of my favorite shoes to dunk in. Not this colorway particularly, but the shoe. The ones I was showing you over there. This is probably one of my favorite dunking shoes. Hey, I want to tell you guys I appreciate you guys for supporting me on this journey. I'm almost to 10K. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.